Today on Miss Katie's online classroom, we're going to discuss how to divide fractions. So let's take a look. So today we're going to start with 3/4 divided by 1/6. So the first thing you always want to do is determine what your whole is going to be. So we need to find something with our pattern blocks, these guys. What is our whole? What both a 1/4 and a 1/6 can go into. Now we can't use just one hexagon. We need to use two, and I'll show you why. So when we make our 3/4, we can take our trapezoids, and we know that 2 trapezoids is the same as 1 hexagon. But we don't need 4 hexagons, we need 3. So we're just going to have that many. Well, let's write our whole, 2 poorly drawn hexagons, and our 3/4, which is 3 trapezoids. 4 trapezoids would be our whole, but we only need 3. Again, poorly drawn diagrams. Now we're going to move on to what 1/6 would equal. We have our whole here, and we need to figure out what we can put in there that will equal 6. And I think we should use rhombuses or rhombi, because 3 rhombuses equal a hexagon, and another 3 rhombuses equal another hexagon, which is the same as our whole. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we only need 1 of those though, so we're just going to keep 1 and write that down. Now we need to figure out how many of our rhombuses will go into our 3/4. So we have this, and like we just discovered, 3 of these equals a hexagon, and 2 of these equal a hexagon as well. So we know these rhombuses go in 3 times, at least, to cover that hole. So we got that. But now we need to figure out how many go in this one trapezoid. Only one whole one goes in there, and then we just have a triangle left. But we do know that a rhombus is made up of 2 triangles. So all that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. So our answer is 4 and a half. So for our next example, we're going to look at something a little bit harder, which is mixed numbers. So we have 1 1/3 divided by 1/2. So again, we want to figure out what our whole is. And I think this time I'll just be able to use 1 hexagon, because we can fit 3 into there and 2 into there like we figured out last time. So our whole is just 1 hexagon. But what about our 1 1/3? So 1 right off the bat, right? We have 1 of those, so we can do this. But what about a 1/3? So we figured out last time that 3 rhombuses would equal 1 hexagon, right? So therefore a 1/3 would just be 1 rhombus. So 1 1/3 is a hexagon plus a rhombus. And they're all badly drawn. What about 1/2? This one's a little bit simple. We know that 2 trapezoids equal a hexagon, therefore 1 trapezoid would equal half. So we're just going to write that. Now it's time to figure out how many times our trapezoid can go into our hexagon and our rhombus. So it can go into our hexagon twice, right? We know that. So we have 2 down. But what about this? Well, this is bigger than this. This cannot go into this, right? So let's figure out how many of these goes into a trapezoid. We know only one, and again, like last time, we needed to add that extra triangle, right? And we also know that a rhombus just equals 2 triangles. So a trapezoid is going to equal 3 triangles. So that means it only goes in 2 out of 3 times. So what is our answer? We have 1, 2, and 2/3. And that's all there is to it.